All right, guys, making a bit of progress. Not just one, but can you see that? Where is it now? But 4. Maybe let's try this way. There you go, but 4. And perfectly level. Got the same amount sticking out. Well, it moved a bit. I'd have to push that back. I must have moved it a bit. But same amount was sticking out both sides. I just got to give it a little tap one way. And now I got to figure out my screw bolt pattern, which is provided to me by Mr. Sean at Boundary Truss. Thank you, Sean, for all your help with this, because I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. And so he's been really good about pointing me the right direction, keeping me pointed the right direction. And anyways, so that's where we're at next. I'm gonna screw those LVLs together. I just want to show you guys the screws and sort of the diagram that Sean left me with Boundary Truss. So these are, I think they're called a timber lock screw. That thing's there's about, I don't know, 5 inches long, 6 inches long. And then what I got was some nice paperwork, and you can see on the bottom there's a highlighted section. So there's 4 pieces of paper here. Each piece of paper corresponds to a different LVL on the truss carrier system. This one I'm looking at right now is the BM1, which is a 2-ply member. And then on the bottom, this is gonna be impossible because I'm not actually on the right camera, but on the bottom what you would see is it tells me the spacing of the screws, how many fasteners to use, the spacing of them, and well, I guess the rest of them are nails, sorry, on the rest of the beams, the LVLs, but on the 4-ply and maybe the 3-ply, no, probably just the 4-ply, we'll be using these timber locks. So anyways, that's what I'm up to here now, reading the directions. Imagine that. Okay, so quick check-in with my friends, my main man, Sean at Boundary Truss, on the directions here, just because I wanted to make sure I was reading it right. And I'm not sure I was, so I'm glad I got clarity. Anyways, all right, here we go. I got the gable end up, and you can tell they're not square yet. I got my little block in there, but they're pretty rigid actually. They're not going anywhere, and I got the hurricane straps on. Toe-nailed, it's super secure. Like, I can't shake it down. It's gonna take a hell of a gust, which apparently they had not too far from here in a place called Beaverdell. Lovely place on earth. They had an unconfirmed tornado? I don't know. It's not often you hear about tornadoes up in the mountains. So I don't know what to believe, but it sounds like we got some pretty good wind. And apparently there's a fire burning not too far from us now too. So that sucks. Hopefully we see some rain here. I'm shutting her down. It's somebody's birthday, and we're gonna go say happy birthday. Probably have some cake. And yeah, so anyways, got a little bit done today. Never as much as I want to, but look at that. That looks cool. It's gonna look so cool. I can't wait till it's done. All right, talk to you guys later. We're getting serious. Look what I got on today. Ooh, I got the tool belt on finally today. I got tired of running back and forth grabbing things. I hate wearing these things, but anyways, got a good bit of rain too, which was good. We needed it. Hopefully it helped with those fires. I'm sure it did. It rained for at least 2 or 3 hours last night, and at a pretty good rate. So here we are. You know, another late start. I can't help it. It's not that I'm getting up late. It's just chores and other things going on, bringing kid to school, and had to pick up another ladder. Thank you to the Next Acre neighbors, Don and Harmon, for letting me borrow this ladder. I got these two. They're pretty square, and they're very fastened, and they got some blocking in there now. And we're just going to keep working our way to the end of the LVLs, and then once we're there, I'm going to figure out the remaining truss carrier that goes on top of the C-can. With any luck, like gonna need some big luck, I'm gonna have most of this C-can done today with trusses on. I'm hoping. Like, that's a big ask. But I'm gonna try my best.
Good morning from me today. Derreck's already up there. I'm sure he's already told you what he's working on. But it's looking really good, don't you think? Look at that. We're making bacon pancakes. Look at that. Thanks to our neighbors, Dawn and Harmon, for lending us this beautiful ladder. What is it? How tall? 12. 12 feet tall. Perfect. That's very helpful for us here. And my task today is to make the little bracing pieces that go between the truss for support. So I'm gonna do that, and Derreck's gonna do his thing up there, and we'll see how much we can get done today. Cut it at 22.5 inches.
But the next one, I think Laura will take that short one you got, and we'll put it up top in hopes to get the tops level or square again. And I might even do the same on the bottom because it looks like it's over a little bit. That one there is bang on, and it's square. So I think it has to do with that first gable end I put on, because I was just kind of...
Looks straight to the edge of the wood.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know then. I don't know where things got out of kilter here, but... Anyways, gonna put the strap on, the Z-Max strap, the hurricane tie. These things are a little suspect to me, but I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Only been putting in 3 screws each. So 6 altogether, 3 on the top tab, 3 on the bottom tab. I will go back after and get them all properly fastened with the right number of fasteners. My thought process here, just that if I do have to move things, I haven't Swiss cheesed my wood. And so anyways, and 3 is plenty. Like, they're solid, man. Once I, you know, I don't think I attached, yeah, I did. I attached the top, but like, they're solid. This thing's solid.
Good.
Isn't it awesome?
Won't blow away.
Won't blow away, that's for sure. Okay, another quick one here, guys. I think you've all seen this. Yeehaw. Got her done. Did a little daily affirmation with my good friend Sean at Boundary Truss, and so now I'm working on like this section here, right there. Whoa. That section, the stuff that goes on top of the C-can. So I have to match up. Got to match up. That is a true 9.5 inch LVL. These are 2x10s. Which in the great mystery of dimensions of lumber is not 9.5 like I originally thought, because like a 2x4, 3.5, 2x6, 5.5. Somewhere along the way, I think it's at 8. It turns into 8.25, and this being a 2x10 is actually 9.25. Go figure. So there's my 9.25, and I kind of made my own laminated beam. It's glued and nailed, and then what I'm going to do is take my, oh, none of these are right. That's right. I messed up. When I originally all thought this out, I was thinking it was going to be a 3/4 inch ply. So I have to go back to town eventually. I'm going to cut strips of 1/4 inch plywood that will also help keep this this beam here together, so that it'll go across the top like that as a strip, and that'll get me my 9.5. So we'll run nice and flat and smooth through. And then as soon as I have that, we're rocket sauce. Also, what'll be going in this is I'll be drilling through in a few choice places, and then welding to the side of my C-can a bracket, and that's what's going to keep this thing from sliding right off the top of the roof. But for now, I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I'm kind of in a bit of a stride here, so 2 minutes for you guys to see what I'm up to. I gotta hoist that big beast up there now. I may use the excavator, or I may just use the excavator. All right, that wasn't even funny. Sorry.
Well, I'm up on the top of the C-can, and look at this. Derreck did this all by himself. I cut a few of these boards, but he lifted all this up and built it all, and now he's working on
I guess it's a
the
truss
carrier.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we're all here. Look at us. The gang. This is my posse. What's your name over there?
Froggo.
And you?
Boss lady.
Boss, yeah, that's right, boss lady. And I don't know what my name is. I'm Timber Dad. Anyways, here we are. And I should have made a video a little earlier today. We're well into the afternoon here. I did not start working on the shop build first thing. We ran into town. We did a bunch of domestic stuff. I had to pick up a few things too for the shop. Oh yeah, we ordered windows for the shop, which is good.
Nothing fancy.
No, we paid for the trusses today. That was good. Got to pay the bills. Got to keep everybody happy. I got to pay Sean so he'll talk to me. Just kidding. Anyways, yeah, so here we are. Layla's been helping me just since after lunch, and I don't know if you can tell because the tree's in the way over here, but I got the second truss carrier up. The boss lady came along just in time before I was about to make a mistake. Thanks, boss lady. Your ears must have been burning. Something was tingling. Whatever it was. We got
make a mess and rip it up.
We got this morning was one of the things I had to get. Look at this. Can you believe this is quarter inch plywood. This is mahogany. Right? I didn't need it, but it was actually the cheapest. This is $24 a sheet. I almost made the mistake because I did make the mistake. We paid for it. We brought it back. Boss lady again saw the price, and boss lady says, "No way, not happening." Because for good one side plywood, I think it was fir. Anybody want to guess? Go ahead, make your guesses down below. Put it in the comments.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
But I'm gonna tell you how much it was. $55.
95 cents or
So
whatever.
$56 a sheet. For like, we're scabbing it. Like
You're just cutting it and putting it between pieces of wood to make a difference.
Like if you guys remember, or if you saw the previous video, I need to make up the difference from the LVL to actual dimensional lumber. So LVL is a true 9.5, and a 2x10 is, anybody want to guess?
Comments again?
9.25. Go figure. So I need to make up quarter inch. There's my quarter inch. Anyways, it was almost a really expensive quarter inch to make up. So that's what I'm doing next. I'm gonna scab that stuff up into the right strips, and then I'm going to put them on top. I'll probably slap some glue in there, and like those guys are all glued up here. Where are they? Those ones are glued. So glued and nailed. And yeah, that's what we're doing. And then we'll be putting trusses up, and hopefully we'll have this completely entrusted.
And then
We can trust it all. And then we got people coming. Is that what you're going to?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a like
Ton of people.
ton of people. We got a whole like this is a small posse. Our posse's gonna get bigger tomorrow. We got our friends Rachel and Brandon coming tomorrow.
People help.
They helped us move and come up here. Been super supportive. I used to work with Rachel.
saw them in an earlier video.
Yeah, likely.
Wow.
Oh wow, the wind blew my lip. It's okay, we're all good. And then so Rachel and Brandon are coming for the long weekend. What is this, a shampoo commercial? What are you doing? Wow, okay. And then let's just give her a minute. And then also we got look
my ponytail.
Oh, great. And then we got also Mark and Brianna, our good friends. I've known Brianna for a very long time. She basically grew up with us.
She was a baby.
She was a wee one. I think we snuck her in for beers somewhere along the way.
Anyways, she's all, not only is she our very, very, very good dear friend, she also sold our house.
Yeah, that's right. She was our realtor. So she helped us sell our house.
And
she's been
us buy this property.
Very supportive of everything we're doing. So she's coming out, unfortunately, just for a day because that's all they can do. Mark
and it'll be the first time seeing the property.
Is coming with her too. That's right. It'll be their first time seeing the property out here. And so they're going to come.
Bring a purchase.
And, oh yeah, they're helping us out by bringing out a table saw. Bleep. You guys can figure out what the new purchase is. It's super surprising. It's really good. I've been wanting it for a while. Whatever. It's so here's the thing. I had a table saw before we come out, and but it was kind of meant for like a shop floor, nice paved shop floor. It had nice rollers and everything. It was okay. It had quirks. It was tired. I got it used like, I don't know.
Anyways, it
long
didn't
time
roll
ago.
worth so.
Beep. Wow. She's not just a shampoo model. She's a trucker.
Yeah.
I've seen her plumbing too. It's pretty good.
I am a good plumber.
Anyways, whoa, this is a G-rated show here. So anyways, yes, rated everyone. So they're bringing up a nice new table saw, and it's really awesome. I've wanted this one for a while. It wasn't the cheapest one, but it's got really great ratings. It's got big wheels on it, so I know it's going to roll on this. I guess it's fall officially now. You know what else? Today is my official last day at work. So all this time you've seen me, I've technically been on the payroll at work. I've been on holidays. That's all the holidays I banked up. Today's my last day. We should probably celebrate tonight. Maybe we'll celebrate it. You know what? I'm going to call work right after I get off the video here, and I'm going to give them a hard time. They love to do barbecues on last days, so I'm going to find out if they're having a barbecue. Anyways, hope everybody's having a great day out there. Wish us luck. We're going to try to get some work done. Try. Bye-bye. We started today. I was right there at the end of the yellow, right on that one. That's as far as I went. And, oh, sorry. Try again. And, oh, so close. I've got 3 more to go and a gable end. So, as long as everything goes all right, I might have this before everyone shows up tomorrow. Then we can get going on the other side. Well, actually, we got to build a wall. That's what we got to do next. Build our 7-foot wall. Probably get some sheathing. I'm sheathing mad. Sorry, dad jokes. They're brutal. Anyways, it was okay. I wish I could keep going, but Laura made, I'm sure it's going to be beautiful, a roast beef dinner tonight. So, when you got to stop early, you got to stop early. I think it's only about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Maybe it's later. I don't know. Honestly, I just put my head down and went. So I got all that done in about 3 or 4 hours. Not bad for a guy working by himself. Although I do have to say this, my daughter was a huge help this afternoon. She helped me for a couple of those 3 or 4 hours, and she was a big help. So I'm thankful that she's getting into it, and she's trying to figure it out with me. Productive day. Gonna get things buttoned up, go eat some dinner, call it a night. See you tomorrow. Okie dokie. I think it took me about an hour to get these last 4 trusses on. 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. I think I started about there. We're all done though now, man. Look at that. Look at that. Now, if you got a good eye, even if you got a bad eye, you'll see it. I don't know if you can see there's a little bit of an arc in there. It is definitely not perfect. Those posts at the end were a little bit out, just like I thought. I'm pretty sure I said it a couple times in the videos before. So when it comes to sheeting this thing, we're going to fight it a bit, I'm sure. Things aren't going to line up just great. But you know what? It's my first go at it. This is why I wanted to do it here on a shop, and it's temporary. And keep in mind, these sea cans are not like perfectly perfect either, right? So just playing with what I got here and doing it on the cheap as I can. And I don't know, I'm pretty happy with my first go at it. We got a little bit of bracing maybe to do. I don't think I'm going to do too much. This roof here, this one's pretty safe. The way it sits, it's real sturdy. When we sheet it with plywood, that'll be it. She'll be good. Locked down and loaded. But there it is. There it is, guys. There's my roof. There it is. Now I got to figure out, I'm sure somebody knows, this little piece here, this extension off the gable. I got 2 of them, and I think most guys do them before you even put your gable end up. And I suppose I could have. I was eager to get going. This one here, like, we're 8 feet off the ground. It's not a big deal. Super easy. I can stand up here. Like, I got C-can to stand on. So this time I'm going to mess around with it the wrong way. I'm going to learn what the right way is, though, for the next one, because the next one's going to be like 20 feet up in the air. So because like we're going to build now on top of this. 6x6 goes down. And sorry about my hand in there, guys, but 6x6 goes down, and basically we're building a 7-foot wall. On top of that, a 2x6 wall, and it's gonna basically be the what do you call that?
The foot for the roof.
The foot for the high end of our roof.
I'm just making that up.
Yeah, and then it goes all the way to there. So, anyways, lots to do. People are coming. Some people have left already from the big city, and they're on their way to us. Probably see them in 2 or 3 hours, and then yeah. All right, man. Here we go. Woo!
What's going on today?
Everyone's working hard, boss.
Build the house.
Boss, everyone's working hard, I swear. I got them going. Everyone's being productive. Everyone's doing their job. Right? Right? Right. Right. Okay, right.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
We're so lucky to have amazing friends to come out and help us with the build.
Yeah.
Mark and Brianna are helping. Brianna and I are doing math. Yeah, we got the hard job, actually. I think that's the hardest job. So the plan today is to get these 2 posts up.
Basically duplicating that.
We are going to make those truss carriers the same on this side, and hopefully build our wall, our 7-foot wall
It's gonna be huge.
up there, get that raised, and
30 feet.
the trusses. So we'll see what's going on. And yeah, that's the plan. Derek, do you have anything you want to say?
Get her done!
Got a full house. We ate well last night when our company arrived. Had a nice, peaceful evening. And now we're getting after it this morning here. It's about 9:30 or so, 10 o'clock. And yeah, we're doing it. Things are happening. Hi, Brandon.
Hey!
We're getting after it. Lots of help. So grateful for our friends.
You gotta sharpen it first, though.
We got Rachel and Brandon working on the 7-foot wall that's going up there. Thanks to Brandon for doing math. He was just, reassuring our math was good, because Brianna and I worked on it and got it right. Got Layla and Derek working on setting the posts. Things are happening. Hopefully we can get this wall built, put up, and the big truss is on. So, dogs on the job. Dogs on the job. What's going on?
My saw isn't big enough to get all the way through. Instead of flipping it around and trying to match it up, I try to use the hand tool. That sucks. Alright, good enough.
They didn't come to us at the right size.
Yeah, I don't know why. No, it's not the right size, just they weren't like trued up and clean cut.
Woo! Derek and Layla have been working on the posts, are now up. And he's going to bring the truss carriers up there. And over here, we're working on our layout
I don't know if we should clamp it and then nail it.
for the wall.
40.
And it's a team effort here. Theodore's got his workout jacket on now. All right.
You want to cut the bottom one?
Very aggressive.
Yeah, here's the dumbbell.
What? How much? Want a pencil? Do you need assistance?
Maybe.
Yes.
I don't know how I did it with that 4-ply. Maybe I used the excavator. I must have.
That's pretty heavy.
Yeah, this 3-ply.
Yeah.
I'm struggling. Come on. Yeah.
I'm coming.
Huh.
I'm coming.
It's already drew out. Hey,
You want to hold that all
hey, tank! I must have used the excavator. I don't remember. Ready?
my shoulder?
Ready? Don't kill yourself, dude. You just want it sitting on the roof. Doesn't matter how. How I did it last time.
That's why we bring Brandon along.
I must have. I don't understand. Holy.
Yeah! Rachel, Brandon, and Derek have been working hard over here. Let's check out what they've been up to.
Oh no! I cut my fingers off! Just kidding.
Hey, that's a nice thing you got here.
Good table saw.
What's going on here? Want to update us? What's up?
Oh yeah. Hey, update is Rachel and Brandon are kicking butt. Mark and Brianna have checked out.
Yeah.
They've gone on their way.
I told him that.
I'm still here kicking ass. You're still here kicking ass. Layla's doing kid stuff. If you turn to your right, you'll see I've got both LVLs up. The further one away from you, I still got to tack down and fiddle with just a hair, but it's pretty much there. It's ready to go. And then I got to build the remaining truss carriers. Brandon and Rachel have spent the last hour
building this.
45 putting together this beautiful new table saw that I'm super stoked about because my old one was a POS.
Oh,
You're not plugged in. And then now they're gonna start building some headers for the windows we're putting in. So that's what they're up to right now. Yeah, that's where we're at. Laura made us a great lunch, a good little snack. So we're all jazzed and ready to go.
Look at you guys go. What would we do without you?
Have more food?
Today.
You need our help every weekend.
You guys should come up every weekend.
We'll feed you.
I can do that much.
Come on. True half inch.
Oh, fingers.
Holy.
Jeez Louise.
That's on camera, Rach.
Don't post that.
So face it, lay it flat so that the edges are on the outside because that's where the window's going up against, right?
Well, doesn't it have to sit like this?
Yeah. So,
But it's gonna be shallow, right? So you're gonna have
Face-
a gap like that.
Yes.
So face it to this side because that's the side the window's gotta sit on, right? The
So you
outside.
can always shimmy it up with some bits.
Yes.
On the inside, I don't really care if there's a space there,
No.
right?
No.
Yeah.
It's you want
But on
it
the outside, I want to have that
flush.
Stand it up
Stand it up to
on
line
the
it up.
top and just make sure it's flush on.
I'll go get the nail gun and then we'll stand it up.
Yeah. Just after 4 o'clock on this September 29th. It is cooling off a lot. We're probably about 15 or 16 degrees, maybe a little cooler. Everyone's running out of steam. Derreck especially. He's running out of steam. We've got the truss carrier up on the one side, almost finished. He's going to pull that one up there with Brandon. Rachel and Brandon, look at this. They did such a good job. We just have to do this 4 more times. 4 up here. So that's the plan. We're going to get this last truss carrier up on this side. And I think we are a couple more things to finish on this and then it's done. Are we lifting this up tonight?
No.
What?
What?
Are we lifting that up tonight?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
And then maybe bracing it? I don't know what their plan is. Tonight for dinner we are having homemade pasta. Not pasta noodles are not homemade, but the spaghetti sauces and a sourdough bread.
Is it sourdough?
It is.
But is it sourdough? But is it really sourdough? But is it sourdough?
See? I get it. It's all the time, Brandon.
You didn't find it funny? But is it actually... I thought it was sourdough.
These two deserve each other.
They should. Go build a cabin up there somewhere.
Okay, we'll go next door. We'll build one.
Yeah,
next
you guys do that. Rachel and I got
You
this.
guys can live here.
That's it. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Till next time.
We're gonna transition here. Yeah.
Well, it looks nice and warm and sunny, doesn't it? But I'm gonna tell you, there was some frost up there this morning. Some actual scrape it off the wood frost on the top of them tin bins. Anyways, it's warming up nicely now. The sun's out. We got down to 2 stinking degrees last night. It was cold. We're off to an okay start. Got a couple little clusters though in that we don't have enough wood to finish what we started here. And that's my fault. I didn't estimate right. But anyways, we're off to a good start. Brian and Rachel are still here. And we're going to see how it goes.
Look at this wall, guys. We have one more section left to build for 4 windows. Hey, Brandon. Woo! Killing it.
Do you think he'll need to put any, like, just temporary...
Cross bracing?
Yeah,
We can use the
2x4s.
2x4s. That's what
Yeah.
we'll do before we lift it. That's a great idea. Great idea, Rachel.
Good job, Rachel.
We'll square it up. We'll make sure we're pretty square before we lift. And then we'll put in some diagonals.
Yeah, just
2x4s just to give it a little bit of rigidity, and so it doesn't sloppy noodle on us like it wants. I'm sure it's going to want to.
Sloppy noodle.
Nothing worse than a sloppy...
What do we figure out then? We're next.
What's up, cheese?
7 feet and 1/2 inch, right? That's correct. 80 per...
Honey, we're not going for walks right now. Feta wants to go up to the top.
Let's go, cheese.
No, Cheney dog.
Let's go. I'll take her out.
What?
I'll take her
You
out.
gonna take her out?
Alright, I need a hand over
Up top.
Okay, coming.
She wants to go up top.
Well, Cheesy does.
We're just doing all studs, right? Now?
Yeah, we're just-
So they're all gonna be that length.
except for the last one.
Things are happening. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Everyone, get away.
Selfie time.
We are bracing this beast. Right now,
Ta-da.
it's all built. The only thing we're missing, because we were short some boards, is the window header and studs. So we use some 2x4s just for now, and then tomorrow when the store's open, we will go ahead and pick up the right 2x6s. But for the purpose of getting this wall up, while we have help, this is what we're doing. So we're gonna brace this up. gonna strap it up and we're gonna lift it up. You like that?
Or die trying.
Or die trying. It's been said that this cannot be done.
There were doubters.
So,
Doubters.
so we are going to do it,
We may,
and
we may be proving some stuff here today.
we will set this bad boy up top. We're gonna videotape the whole thing, and yeah, this is great. Couldn't have done it without these two, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, you could have.
No, it would have been a lot longer.
We wouldn't be here today.
We wouldn't be at this point right now.
Nope, for sure. So we've got some good friends in our corner.
Center of our pole, and hopefully we can make it back to each other.
Yeah, I like that.
And that's where we lift from.
Yeah, I like that.
We're gonna have to get
Tie
creative.
a couple taglines on each corner.
Yep.
Let's do that. 2 people up top, 2 people on taglines on the bottom.
Well, okay, so here's what I'm thinking too. So we'll have 2 people on taglines. You're up top.
Okay.
All we have to do is kind of land one corner and get it settled. Once we're there, we know we've got enough. I'll jump out of the machine. I'll jump up there with you. We'll get it sort of landed and braced and held. Let's have a lot of nails going.
All right, we have the machine warming up. Derek has started putting our taglines. So we'll have 2 people on the bottom corners of the wall helping direct. We're gonna have Brandon up on top of the seat can, and Derek's gonna be in the machine. Rachel and I will be on the bottom, and I don't know where Layla went. So that's the plan, and I think it's gonna work. It's gonna be a little stressful, and then you know me, I got anxiety, but you know what? It's gonna be good.
Well, before I do these sort of important big things like this, there's one thing I always like to make sure I do. Go pee.
Okay.
You're over.
Yeah.
All right, so we just might not be like this board here. Okay, I can solve a bunch of this. Don't hit anything yet. I see the problem on that end. There's a problem. This one's fine, so we need to go that way. Okay. That first truss, the gable end, it's curled in a bit. It's not perfectly level. So one minute. One moment.
Probably tap it.
One moment. Yeah, I want to get the gable end straight though, too, right?
Okay.
That's okay. Don't top it yet.
No, just
wait.
Brandon, one moment.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
But your truss has got to go on top of that?
Yes.
Yep. I don't know how we're doing that part yet.
That's gonna be another day.
Well, that's today, buddy.
You gotta get your excavator 5 feet higher.
There you go, bang on.
Hey, I need to adjust on my end. Can I adjust?
Yeah, you need to come my way?
No, out
Well, no, I
towards
need
me.
to go out.
Yep, that looks good.
We're bang on here.
Yeah, we're perfect.
It
One
looks.
more tap.
Tap it.
I'm happy.
I don't know if I'm happy, but this is scary.
Well, yeah, but we'll
How?
secure it.
How the our trusses over there?
Well, we'll worry about that another day.
Well, it's got to be today, dude. It's today. We're gonna get 2 going at least.
Can I start nailing?
Don't go too far though. Like just nail your corner,
Yeah.
and then I'll take your nail gun and I'll nail this corner. And that's a start, anyways. I need another 1/4 inch.
Yeah, it's going.
Almost there here.
It's not.
Partly there.
At Brandon, it has to go point. Yep. You missed.
I missed?
It didn't go through the truss part at all. That's better.
Oh my god.
Spider Dad.
Yeah! Not Timber Dad, Spider Dad. Does whatever a Spider Dad does. Can he sit on a truss? Not much, anyways. No, we're not going for a minute. This.
Can you believe this, guys? Wow, they did such a good job. You guys killed it.
What do you need from me? Do you want me to come over? Spider Dad.
Okay, so they're gonna do some bracing, but for the most part, the wall is up. They're gonna do some bracing to hold it in place, and then we're going to have to figure out a game plan on how we're gonna get these trusses up on top
So
of
how do I
there,
do this?
because
So
we
I
are
need to
at the
push.
limits of our
Well, that's
bucket,
fine,
I
yeah.
believe. So
The other way.
we're gonna figure that out here.